Welcome to Channel 24. I'm Jack Turner, and in the studio today we have a very special guest from the American Cancer Society, Erica Morris. Erica, how are you doing?
I'm doing good.
Thanks for being here with us today.
Thank you for having me.
Now, Erica, tell us what your role is with the American Cancer Society.
My actual title is Health Initiatives Representative, and what I do is work specifically with cancer patients, facilities, caregivers, and volunteers to make sure that a patient's quality of life their trip through their cancer journey is as easy as we can possibly make it.
Okay. And what specifically does the American Cancer Society do?
We are a community-based voluntary health organization dedicated to eliminating cancer and making a patient's journey through their cancer treatments as easy as possible. And we do that through four main areas: research, education, advocacy, and services. And this year in Jonesboro, we have a great opportunity with our research side because we're doing the cancer prevention study here in Jonesboro at the Relay for Life on June 1st. And what we're doing with that is they're trying to link lifestyle, environment, and genetics to ways that we can prevent or maybe even link cancers to those. And so that's a great thing that we're doing this year in Jonesboro. Advocacy, we try to make sure that patients have their access to care. If they have insurance questions or concerns, they can call our toll-free number 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and we can try to help them answer those questions and get through any of their issues that they're having with their insurance or, just access to care in general. As far as our services, we do programs here in Jonesboro locally, and then we have an education where we do monthly awareness campaigns and just try to educate people on when to get their screenings and how to take care of themselves so that we can try to prevent them from getting cancer.
Okay. And you mentioned your particular role is with programs and services.
Yes.
Can you give us some specifics, maybe some specific programs or services that y'all offer in this area?
Locally, we do the Look Good, Feel Better program. We do it the second Monday of each month here in Jonesboro, and we rotate between the Northeast Arkansas Baptist Hope Circle and the St. Bernard's Imaging Center. And that is a program that we partner with the Personal Care Products Council Foundation and the Professional Beauty Association so that we can do makeovers for women undergoing cancer treatments. And again, we do that here, and it is just a wonderful program. The women come in, they can be going through any cancer treatment, chemotherapy, or radiation, and we just try to help them deal with their side effects related to their looks.
Mm-hmm. So it's almost like a makeover.
Yes, it is a makeover.
That would be very good for confidence and whatnot.
Yes.
Any other programs?
We do Reach to Recovery, and that is a peer support program that we do. We partner a breast cancer survivor with a newly diagnosed breast cancer patient, and what we try to do is make sure that we match them so that the newly diagnosed person and the breast cancer survivor are going to go through the same things. So if they're having a mastectomy or if they're going through chemo, then we try to partner them as best we can to make sure that they're there to help them get through any questions they have, any concerns they have, and just be there emotionally for peer support.
Okay. Now you mentioned that y'all have an educational aspect of how ACS works. What educational opportunities are available for our area?
Well, I'm here on the first Tuesday of every month at the St. Bernard's Benny Owens Cancer Treatment Center, and we have what we call ACS Days. And we're there to help give information if they need cancer overviews, if they're newly diagnosed. And we can register women for our Look Good, Feel Better program. We offer bras, wigs, prosthesis for people that can't afford it. So we are there to make sure that they get what they need when they need it.
Okay. And I understand that you offer scholarships as well.
Yes, we do college scholarships for individuals that are diagnosed before the age of 24, and they'll send in their application. And if they are, if they get it, it's for $1,000 a year, and then they can reapply up to 4 years as long as they're in an accredited college.
Okay. Now that's a pretty broad spectrum of programs and services that you offer. Why offer these types of programs?
We want to make sure that we're here for cancer patients. we know having cancer is hard, it's difficult, and it's a long road, a long battle to go through. So we want to be there for cancer patients emotionally, and then being there in person physically to show them that we're there to give them the support that they need and make their journey as easy as it possibly can be.
Okay, and it also begs the question of by offering all these programs and accomplishing the things that you guys are striving to accomplish, funding. How do you guys do it?
That's a great question. Locally, all of our programs and services are funded through our Relay for Life campaign. So it is our signature fundraiser. So every time that you donate to anybody's Relay for Life team, or if you come out to Relay for Life, then you are helping us support cancer patients in their journey. And if you've ever been to a relay, you know that survivors are key. So you know that we're there for them from beginning to the end. And we do work with, like I said, for the Look Good, Feel Better program, the Personal Care Products Council Foundation. They provide the makeup for our makeovers. And then we also get a lot of our wigs from Pantene's Beautiful Links program. They donate all of their real hair wigs back to us so that we can give them to cancer patients free of charge.
Okay. Now, that's a lot of weight to put on, your signature event is everything that you guys do is based solely upon this Relay for Life and, a handful of partnerships and whatnot. So the other side of this coin is you need people to help work these events to ensure the success of the event, correct?
Yes, for our Look Good, Feel Better programs, what we're needing are licensed cosmetologists or licensed estheticians, and we will train them to make sure that they know how to deal specifically with cancer patients. And for our Reach to Recovery program, what we're looking for is breast cancer survivors that are wanting to give back and help women get through what they went through.
Okay. So if anybody in the area, either newly diagnosed or just interested in helping, if they would like to get more information regarding American Cancer Society and the programs, maybe take advantage of the programs, or even donate or volunteer, how would they go about getting more information?
They can call our toll-free number. It's 1-800-227-2345, and it's available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You will talk to a representative when you call, or you can log on to our website at cancer.org.
Okay. Well, Erica, it was great sitting here talking with you. And American Cancer Society obviously plays a huge role in our society these days. Well, again, thank you for being here with us.
Well, thank you.
And thank you for watching Channel 24. Welcome back. I have a very special guest from the American Cancer Society, in particular from the Relay for Life. Jackie, how are you doing?
Good. Thank you for having me.
Thanks for being here. You're specific to the Relay for Life. As mentioned in the previous interview, huge fundraiser for the American Cancer Society. What exactly is the Relay for Life?
Relay for Life is a community event. It's where community can take up the fight against cancer. It's based on people putting together teams in a relay type atmosphere. We come out one night a year, and people from different organizations, it could be churches, families, businesses, just anybody that wants to put together a group of people that want to fight cancer can be a part of this.
Okay. Now, obviously it's a fundraising event, but bigger perspective here, the overall picture, what is the purpose of the Relay for Life?
The Relay for Life is not only about raising funds, but it's also about raising awareness to let people know that cancer is a defeatable disease, and that we're making more progress toward that every day, and to get people to empower the people in our community to know that they can be a part of this and that they can have a significant role in defeating cancer.
Sure. Now, you mentioned this is an annual event. This is the signature event for the American Cancer Society. But I understand that it's more so than just one event. It could be a culmination of several different activities that different teams put together to raise money. Can you speak on a little bit of the different activities that we could see?
Sure. The event itself is like the culmination, as you said, of the fundraising that the teams do. Some do them year round. Teams get together and they come up with their own ideas of way of raising money, anywhere from bake sales to yard sales, anything that they want to do to help raise money. We also have a few fundraisers that all the teams and any individuals, even if they're not on a team, can participate in that we have throughout the year, such as a roadblock. We actually have that usually in April every year, and we have a fundraiser that we do. We call it Relay Madness, and we usually do that toward the end of March every year as part of the time during March Madness with the NCAA tournament and everything. And during that, teams get people to agree on their team to shoot free throws. So they'll shoot 50 free throws, and they go out and get sponsors for a certain amount. For everyone that they make out of those 50, and the team can have one person shooting for them, or they can have 10 to 20, however many people. The more people that shoot, the more money we raise.
Absolutely. It's a unique way to
It is.
to
It is,
give,
and it's a lot of
give.
fun.
Absolutely. Now, with the fundraising activities throughout the year and even into the Relay for Life, are there funding goals that you're trying to meet, or are you just going out to raise as much money as possible?
Well, we try to raise as much money as possible. We always set a goal every year of what we would like to raise, and fortunately, the last 2 or 3 years we went over our goal that we've set. Our goal this year is $107,000. We raised $105 last year, and so we always want to increase every year a little bit, and hopefully we'll go more of that. But we want to raise every dime that we can. Because all of it's going to the same thing, and in one day that we live in a community that doesn't have cancer.
Absolutely. Well, I'm sure a lot of viewers are wondering, how hard is it to even get involved with maybe one of these teams?
It's not hard at all. All it is just a want to attitude. They want to be able to be a part of something that's really big. Just to put together, like I said, get a group of friends together. If you don't have a team, you can still participate. You come out the night of the event and be part of it. There'll be things going on that night. Teams will be having tents set up that night, and they'll have food to eat, items they'll have, for donations and things like that. Just having a good time that night and raising money.
Okay. And you mentioned a couple of the events throughout the year. These are all annual, but specifically the Relay for Life is an annual event. Typically happens when in the year? It's
usually the first weekend, the first Friday night in June, following Memorial Weekend is normally the time. That's the weekend we've had it for several years now, and it usually falls that same weekend every year.
Okay. And where's the Relay for Life held?
The Relay for Life takes place at the old ASU track right next to the Convocation Center, and it starts at 6 o'clock at night, and it'll go until 6 o'clock on Saturday morning. It's an overnight event. It's 12 hours. And our slogan with that is, cancer never sleeps, so we don't either for one night.
All right. Well, I hear that Jonesboro is going to be a part of something historic this year, the 2012 Relay for Life, in particular with maybe an activity that's going to happen at the event. Tell us about that.
That's right. We were really fortunate. Jonesboro's been selected to be part of what's called a Cancer Prevention Study 3. This is a study that people can be a part of. The only restrictions that you have are being between the age of 35 and 60, and to not have been a cancer survivor, other than a basal cell skin cancer. But other than that, that's your only restrictions to being a part of this. The people will come out. They'll be asked to take a survey right there. They'll take a small blood sample, about like you would if you went to a doctor, and everything is kept confidential. You're barcoded, and there's no names put on anything like that. You'll have a more extensive questionnaire that you'll fill out, take home with you, and then every few years, for the next 20 years, they'll send you a survey to see where you're doing and find this link. It's really historic that we're getting to be part of this. And the first study, this is study number 3. The first study was done in the 50s, and that study is where we found out the link between tobacco and lung cancer. And so we have the rare opportunity to be part of something really big, and to be able to actually say I was part of something that helped save people's lives, not only in the fundraising itself, but putting yourself in the driver's seat of being able to help save people's lives, not only tomorrow, but your future generations down the line.
Sure, and this is active cancer research.
It is.
And from what I understand, it's there's only a handful of locations in the state of Arkansas.
There's only been 3 in the state that's been selected to do this in the up to now, and so we were really fortunate that that we were selected to do this, and that speaks a lot for our community.
Sure.
We're in a very giving community,
Absolutely.
and that was one of the reasons that Jonesboro was selected.
Well, it's a great opportunity to get involved with something that's so consuming of our lives in this time and age.
It is.
So great opportunity. For more information regarding this year's Relay for Life, dates, times, locations, teams, all the information, where can they go? Who can they contact?
Okay, they can contact me locally here in Jonesboro. My number is 870-932-0790. And they can also go to our website, for our Relay for Life website, and that website is relayforlife.org/Jonesboro. And they can go to that, and that can give them more information about the times, the specifics on it, and also they can go there and register their team and get registered.
Well, perfect. Jackie, thank you for being here with us today. And again, for more information, I encourage you to visit the website or contact Mr. Wallace. Again, thank you for being here with us.
Thank you so much for having me.
And thank you for watching Channel 24.